welcome to In Depth. I'm Tina Jha. Last week, India completed negotiations on a 4,000 crore deal to buy S-400 Triumph air defense missile systems from Russia. The deal is likely to be announced before the annual summit between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin in October. The S-400 is one of Russia's most advanced long-range surface-to-air missile defense system. It can destroy incoming hostile aircraft, missiles and even drones at ranges of up to 400 kilometers. India wants the missile system to tighten its air defense mechanism against both China and Pakistan. But the United States, which is emerging as a strong Indian ally in present times, has strong reservations against the Indo-Russian deal. What is their apprehension? Will the deal strain the Indo-US ties? And how does the air defense system help India? Let's find out in today's edition of In Depth. Official reports state that India and Russia have concluded negotiations to procure 5 regiments of the S-400 Triumph advanced air defense systems. Here's what the entire deal is all about. The Cold War saw the Soviet Union and America locked in an arms race. Both tried to establish supremacy in nuclear warfare and state-of-the-art arsenal. Russia was a part of the Soviet Union that developed fighter and bomber aircrafts like MiGs, Tu and Su series. These fighter jets were fast, strong and durable. Meanwhile, in the United States, companies like Lockheed Martin and Boeing developed fighter aircrafts of the F and B series that were far superior in terms of technology and range. Both countries developed the 3rd, 4th and 5th generations of fighter aircraft, but Soviet Union could not surpass America. This forced the Soviet Union to develop its interceptor aircrafts designed specifically to attack enemy aircraft, particularly bombers and reconnaissance aircraft as they approached.
US has ballistic missile defense system, Israel has got, but their ideology, their deployability, their design features are different from what we require. As you know, US is protected by oceans from both the sides. They don't have any immediate threat from aircraft. Therefore, they design ballistic missile defense systems, which look up with much higher ranges, and they're not very effective against aircraft. Whereas Russia is a continental power, it has requirement for both the long ranges ballistic missile threat neutralization as well as aircraft attack also. Same is the case with India too.
In 1967, Soviet Union developed the S-200 Angara air defense system. This could target most advanced aircraft or missiles at the same time. The fact it is in service even today is proof of its technical efficiency. In 1978, Soviet Union developed S-300 air defense system that was an upgrade on the S-200. This is a long-range surface-to-air missile system that is still in use. In 1991, Soviet Union was dissolved, officially granting self-governing independence to the republics of the Soviet Union. Russia, being the largest nation of the Union, got a major chunk of the weapons and defense technology of the Soviet Union. Russia continued to work on the technique, making the weapons better and stronger. On the 28th of April 2007, Russia deployed the S-400 air defense system for the first time. This is considered the most advanced air system in present times. Russia is now developing the S-500 defense system that is likely to be put into service by 2020.
रशिया का जो पहले का सिस्टम था S-300, उसका एक्सटेंडेड वर्जन है। ये रशिया ने काफ़ी पहले इसके ऊपर काम करना शुरू कर दिया था, लेकिन इसको ऑपरेशनल 2007 में किया है और 2007 से रशिया इसको खुद यूज़ कर रहा है और ये एक बहुत सक्सेसफुल प्रणाली मानी जाती है।
The importance of the Russian air defense system can be understood from the fact that US tries to keep its state-of-the-art aircraft out of its way. NATO countries objected strongly to reports of Russia giving its system to Iran and Syria. Russia has now offered its highly advanced defense system to India, which has agreed to purchase 5 of them. S-400 Triumph missile system is an air defense system that sounds warning of any imminent attack. When needed, it can also fire an anti-missile to take down enemy missiles. Before India, Russia has only sold the system to China. even though Iran, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Belarus and Egypt are eyeing the Russia's S-400 air defense system. This is the first time that Russia is providing defense system to India, a departure from its tradition of supplying only attacking weapons. With inputs from Leena Sharma, Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
India wants high-end weapon systems for a very valid reason. It is the only country in the world that is flanked by two nuclear-armed neighbors, Pakistan and China, both of whom it has fought wars with. But the United States has expressed concerns about India's intended purchase of the S-400 system.
The United States has flagged serious concerns over the proposed sale of Russian S-400 Triumph air defense missile systems to India. US Defense Department official Kara Abercrombie, who has expertise on military ties with India, says the deal could put India on a collision course with the US. It could leave India open to sanctions under the Countering American Adversaries Through Sanctions Act, which mandates US penalties for countries trading with Russia's defense sectors. US President Donald Trump signed the legislation into a law in August 2017. It seeks to punish Russia for activities in Ukraine and Syria and for meddling in the 2016 US polls.
The US is essentially objecting on two counts. The official count is this: US has got one rule, rather a legal position, where any country which is taking systems or military equipment from their adversaries, the US expects to put sanctions on that country. So US is saying that as far as India is concerned, India should not purchase such a major system from Russia. Now US has got one or two things in their hand. US is trying to produce F-16s from the Indian soil. Other thing is that US is planning to sell India drones also. So there is a possibility that there could be certain amount of talks in these two issues. The US will put pressure on India that we will not put a F-16 factory in India, or we will not be selling you the drones. Now it depends on how you actually negotiate.
India's acquisition of the state-of-the-art Russian S-400 ballistic missile shield could also prompt the US to block the sale of cutting-edge US military equipment like Predator drones to India. The Trump administration cleared the export of armed, unmanned drones to close strategic partners like India in early May. Predator drones will help India against terrorist launch pads along the line of control with Pakistan. The S-400 deal with Russia could come in the way of acquiring US-built lethal weapons. According to the chairman of the US House Armed Services Committee, William Thornberry, the India-Russia deal could complicate interoperability between Indian and American forces.
Actually, they are objecting not only against us. If you remember some time back, Turkey wanted to buy them, Saudi Arabia wanted to buy them. They all objected at that time also. But of late, around a month back, the US Congress passed a new law as per which if anybody buys any weapon system from Russia, then the US president is obliged to impose sanctions against that country. It is for the US to look after their interest, but it's not in our interest. Therefore, they are telling us, don't buy them from Russia. We probably equally strongly have told them that, look, this negotiation was going on for the last over 1.5 years, and now we have almost finalized them.
Experts say that sanctions on India would only impact the US, which is why US Defense Secretary Jim Mattis appealed to the Congress in April to urgently provide India the national security waiver. Earlier, US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo also urged Congress to provide the waiver so that it does not hit countries for which it is not intended. India maintains a close military relationship with both the United States and Russia, but over several decades, Russia has been the largest supplier of military weapons to India. According to a report released by the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, Russia accounted for 62% of India's arms imports during 2013 to 2017. Kara Abercrombie says that if the United States forces India to abruptly cut off Russian supplies, it will create unacceptable risk for India's self-defense. Besides, if forced to choose between a well-equipped military and US goodwill, India will choose the former. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
The S-400 air defense system is capable of destroying enemy missiles, with its effectiveness being compared to America's anti-ballistic missile defense system, THAAD. Let's consider in detail the features of this Russian system in our next report.
The S-400 is an anti-aircraft weapon system. Previously known as the S-300 PMU-3, it was developed in the 1990s by Russia's Almaz Central Design Bureau. It was first successfully tested on February 12, 1999. In 2001, the S-400 was slated to be deployed in the Russian army. It was finally approved for service in 2007. It is considered the world's best air defense system. The S-400 is based on a multifunctional system that can drop missiles at different speeds and also target cruise and ballistic missiles.
The system can address the targets, the incoming targets, in the range of 400 kilometers at a height of around 30 to 40 kilometers. It can address multiple targets at the same time. It has been said that it can address even more than 30 to 38 targets at the same time.
Designed to destroy aircraft, cruise and ballistic missiles, the S-400 air defense missile system has a special command and control system. Its panoramic radar detection system has a range of 600 kilometers with protection against jamming. Its radars can track 100 to 300 targets within a tracking range of 600 kilometers. Supersonic and hypersonic missiles in this system are capable of penetrating enemy aircraft, fighter jets, stealth planes, missiles, drones and all types of air targets within a range of 400 kilometers at an altitude of up to 30 kilometers. This defense system can target ground bases too. It can also neutralize 36 targets at one time in the range of 400 kilometers.
Firstly, it is highly mobile. Secondly, it has got a radar which has got a range of 600 kilometers. Therefore, any target at a range of 600 kilometers can be detected. After that, it has got radar system which can be used to intercept incoming missiles at a range of 400 kilometers, aircraft at a range of 250 kilometers, and cruise missiles and UAVs at a range of 120 to 40 kilometers.
The air defense system approximately has 12 launchers that are equipped with different missiles. These systems are also able to fire 3 types of missiles simultaneously, which can be launched within 5 minutes. The S-400 anti-aircraft weapon system is 2 times more effective than the Russian Army's S-300P and S-200 air defense systems. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
And time for a very short break on the program. We'll be right back.
Of Modi government. Watch special report on Swachh Bharat Abhiyan.
जो शौचालय बनवाए गए हैं सबके, उससे उनको बहुत राहत मिलती है। और जो हमारे गांव के बड़े बुजुर्गों जिनको दूर जाना पड़ता था, किसी कोई पैर से परेशान होता था, कोई किससे परेशान होता था, उससे उनको बड़ा फायदा हो गया।
अब शाम को इंतजार नहीं करना पड़ता है, अब घर को बनवा दिए, अब घर करते हैं।
जहां वो खुलने में सोच जाती थी, बीमारियों का घर बना रहता था, मोदी जी ने जो अभियान चलाया स्वच्छ भारत अभियान, ये बहुत अच्छा है और ये बहुत कामयाब हुआ है।
अब अंदर से मतलब है, अब बाहर जाने की कोई जरूरत न है।
4 years of Modi government, only on Rajya Sabha television.
Rajya Sabha TV's YouTube channel has reached a new milestone. It now has over 9 lakh subscribers. That's 9 lakh people who wish to watch more videos produced by RSTV. In the last 1 month alone, the channel has gained over 1 lakh new subscribers. Our online viewers are also engaging with us more actively on YouTube.
A very good afternoon. You're watching the Mid.
More and more people like, share and comment on our videos. Our live TV is no less popular.
व्यापार में असंतुलन.
So join the growing tribe of RSTV viewers. Here's how you can become our subscriber on YouTube. On your computer, log on to www.youtube.com/Rajya TV. Click on the subscribe tab on the right side of your screen. Don't forget to click on the notification bell next to it. That's to ensure that you do not miss out on any video we put out.
बड़ी घटनाओं को देखेंगे तो शायद इनमें किम जोंग उन और मून जे इन की मुलाकात भी होगी.
You can also use your mobile phones to do the same and watch Rajya Sabha TV on the YouTube app. So enjoy our wide range of programs and don't forget to comment on the videos you see and send in your feedback. Happy watching!
भारत के पास एक अभूतपूर्व डीएनए है. हमारे पूर्वजों ने पर्यावरण की रक्षा के लिए हमको वो सब कुछ सिखाया है. भारत पूरी दुनिया को दिशा देने के लिए सक्षम है और पिछले 4 साल में प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने सारे दुनिया में अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फोरम्स पर भी, आप याद करिए पेरिस की मीटिंग, पेरिस में ग्लोबल वार्मिंग, क्लाइमेट चेंज पर हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ने जो नेतृत्व दिया उसको सारी दुनिया ने सराहा. उन्होंने मिशन इनोवेशन मूवमेंट सारी दुनिया में शुरू कराया. जहाँ एक तरफ समाज में जागरूकता पैदा करने की ज़रूरत है, वहाँ दूसरी तरफ हमने देश में कानूनी दृष्टि से भी जो प्लास्टिक वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट रूल्स बनाए हैं 2016 में, उनको देश में हमने ग्रामीण इलाकों के अंदर भी सब जगह लागू किया है. क्लीन एनर्जी के प्रति भारत बहुत सजग है.
विश्व पर्यावरण दिवस के मौके पर देखिए केंद्रीय पर्यावरण मंत्री हर्षवर्धन के साथ एक खास मुलाकात सिर्फ राज्यसभा टीवी पर.
Welcome back. You're watching In Depth. The S-400 air defense system will give India the power to secure its land and air boundaries. Any kind of missile attack can be foiled by this system, and that's not all. Its unique features make it indispensable against Pakistan and China.
The S-400 air defense system has many advantages. Its deployment in a way makes it impossible for enemy missiles to enter Indian airspace. With the system, India will not only be able to protect its land and sky, but also be able to effectively deal with nuclear threats from Pakistan and China. By acquiring Russia's most advanced air defense system, India will be able to engage 36 nuclear-powered ballistic missiles from Pakistan or China simultaneously on one target. Further, the system can allow tracking and eliminating any target coming from a distance of 400 kilometers. Any missile, drone, and even fighter planes that enter the Indian side can be targeted through this system. Experts believe that S-400 system can target US advanced 5th generation F-35 fighter planes. China has also tested its 5th generation fighter plane J-20A, which will soon be inducted in its army. While Pakistan, with the help of China, is working on Project AZM to develop 5th generation fighter plane. In such a scenario, it is vital for India to develop its own security system. The introduction of S-400 air defense system in Indian Army will boost the defense technology.
India is surrounded by 2 adversaries which are nuclear weapon states. So under these circumstances, there is a need for India to ensure that its air bases are totally secured. So missile system is essentially a defensive system. All missile systems are autonomous in nature. That means those systems will take their own decisions when an incoming threat is there, and will decide on their own and neutralize that threat. So from that point of view, once the system is fully operational, we need not to do anything. System will do all the jobs if there is an incoming threat. So it's an autonomous system. It has got a lot of advantages from that perspective.
Apart from this, S-400 air defense system is also vital in countering continuous fire from Pakistan and intrusion from China. It is also capable of destroying Pakistan's short-range nuclear missiles, while helping India to secure the nearly 4,000-kilometer long boundary line with China, while tracking the activities of the Chinese army in Tibet.
As and when we develop our own system, which at the moment DRDO is trying to do, actually it is in a fairly advanced stage, but they had followed Western philosophy in which they were purely designing it against incoming ballistic missiles. But now with the modifications, I think it will become effective equally against aircraft and ballistic missile incoming ballistic missiles. So till then we require something. Until then, S-400 system is the best system.
The system will allow India to limit activities of Pakistan Air Force in Afghanistan with its reach of 400 kilometers that allows it to cover Pakistan's entire air base. This system is capable of also thwarting the initial warning system in Pakistani aircraft. The S-4 air defense system is not only expected to help in giving befitting reply to the enemy, but also keep our borders secure from warring neighbors. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
America, Russia and most of the European countries, all of them have their own air defense systems. Let's understand the salient features of the surface-to-air missile systems that are currently in use across the world.
Air defense system detect, block and even destroy ballistic missiles or fighter aircrafts before they attack. Missile defense system identify the type of missile, rocket or aircraft. Satellites using infrared technology and radar detect the launch and track the threat missile's trajectory. Threat missiles release a warhead and decoy known as threat cloud. Ground-based and sea-based radar continuously track the threat cloud, trying to identify the warhead that holds the payload. The missile defense system then launches an interceptor missile. The interceptor's payload or the kill vehicle separates from the missile body. It spots the threat cloud and intercepts the warhead high above in the atmosphere. At present, most countries, including India, are developing their own air defense system.
Most of the ballistic missile defense systems are aimed at intercepting only incoming ballistic missile. S-400 is not. It can intercept ballistic missile with a range of 400 kilometer range missile. It can intercept incoming aircraft at a range of 250 kilometers. It can intercept even cruise missiles and UAVs at a range of 120 kilometers and 40 kilometers respectively. Now these features are not available in many of the systems. So to that extent, it is more effective, it is highly mobile, and it is futuristic.
France and Italy have developed Aster missile system, primarily comprising the Aster 15 and Aster 30, a family of vertically launched surface-to-air missiles. The Arrow is a family of anti-ballistic missile systems jointly funded and produced by Israel and United States. Undertaken by Israel Aerospace Industries and Boeing, it's overseen by the Israeli Ministry of Defense Administration and US Missile Defense Agency. The first Arrow was declared fully operational in October 2000.
When you purchase a system, you are engaging into a major deal where you are not only purchasing a system, you are purchasing technologies, you are purchasing after-sale services, so on and so forth. So when you do a military deal or a particularly equipment deal of such a high, because the system, I think 5 systems will cost around 40,000 crores. So it's a major deal. From that point of view, India has understood that S-400 could be a better system. Since Russia has already been operating this system since 2007, it is a time-tested system.
America's Terminal High Altitude Air Defense is one of the biggest and best air defense systems in the world. THAAD or THAAD was developed after experience of Iraq's missile attack during the Gulf War in 1991 It's an American anti-ballistic missile defense system designed to shoot down short, medium and intermediate range ballistic missiles in their terminal phase by intercepting with a hit-to-kill approach. It has been deployed in Guam, the United Arab Emirates and South Korea. Apart from this, America's surface-to-air missile system has also been installed in many countries. However, Russia's S-series air defense system is considered the best in the world. Apart from S-200, S-300, S-400, Russia is now developing the S-500 air defense system. Recently, the United Kingdom successfully tested the Landscepter surface-to-air missile defense system from a mobile launcher against targets in Sweden. India has successfully test-fired its indigenously designed and built advanced air defense. They are also called Pradyuman Ballistic Missile Interceptor. This was third supersonic interceptor test carried out in 2017. The last successful AAD interceptor test took place in May 2016. AAD missiles are terminal phase interceptors capable of intercepting missiles after they re-enter the Earth's atmosphere. With inputs from Leena Sharma, Bureau Report for Rajya Sabha Television.
And that's it from us in this edition of In Depth. We'll be back same time tomorrow with a focus on another subject. You can also watch today's as well as previous episodes of In Depth on YouTube and send us your feedback and suggestions. Thanks for your time.